What is up, everyone? It's BFan794 Productions here, and welcome to part 2 of my whole Baby Einstein CD collection. So you may remember in part 1 where I reviewed all of the Julie Clark CDs. Well, today we are going to do part 2 where I'm doing all the Disney CDs. So these are all the ones that came out after Julie Clark sold Baby Einstein to Disney, and they started producing the CDs and like releasing them all and all that. So we're gonna go over my collection basically and show them all. So before we begin, there are some things to know. While I basically have most of the Disney ones, almost all of them, I don't have any of the foreign ones, or at least not many of the foreign ones. I think I only have one. And I also am missing some stuff. Like, I don't have some of the Language Nursery reprints, and I'm also missing a couple ones like Beethoven 02, Santa 03, Wake Up Again 2008, and the Musical Discovery things. But besides for those, I basically have everything, so we'll be going over those in this video, showing them all, and kind of going through them all. But, yeah, let's just get started. So I have the pile right over here. It is twice as big as the Julie Clark ones from the last episode. But yeah, let's get started. So, first up, Baby Mozart 2002. Kind of boring compared to the other ones. But guess it's still kind of hard to come by for some reason. Here's the back. It basically just looks like the 2000, except it says Buena Vista. And the case is broken. This is a common theme for some of these, because sellers just can't trust, or just can't really be trusted in making these be in good condition, and they just kind of just trash them. But honestly, I kind of swap them around for which ones I least care about that get the broken cases, and like least important, so I don't really care. And yeah, here's the purple disc. I'm not going to show the booklets again because since the Disney ones, we have twice as many as the last one, this one's going to take even longer to go through, so we're not doing that. But yeah, alright. Now we got 2 copies of Baco 2, a somewhat obscure one, which is very weird. So we got, here's this one. This one I got from Cameron. The other one I got in a lot with some other CD. I think it was a Language Nursery one. Not the 2000, but like another disc one. But yeah, this one's kind of difficult to come by compared to the other ones. There's the teal disc. It's kind of an interesting color. I don't have Beethoven, unfortunately, but I'm working on it. And then this other one is still sealed, which I'm probably going to keep it that way, because considering you don't see this at all, it's probably worth keeping it sealed just for the rarity. But yeah, like I said, I don't have Beethoven, and I included Vivaldi in the Julie Clarks. So now we're going to jump right to 2003. So here we go. This is where things get kind of dull and boring, but don't worry, there's some good ones. But yeah, let's just get started. So first up, probably the most common CD of them all, Baby Mozart 2003. This one is literally the most common of all the Mozart ones. Like, you can find this anywhere, but you can't find any of the other ones. And I think this won an award or something, but I don't know. Maybe that's why. No, it doesn't say. Never mind. But yeah, you can see these got awards, basically. But yeah, I had this during childhood, but I lost it. Also, I should mention, almost every one of these is from eBay, besides for a couple, but yeah, so. Yeah, that's nice. Literally almost every Disney CD I get on eBay. Yay. Just like this one. This came in a lot. We got Baby Bach 2003. And like the 2003s, you can literally find very easily, besides for like Santa, which I don't have. I found one on Mercari that I'm trying to work out a deal with the seller. Here's the disc. Oh yeah, see right there, it won a, yeah, it won an award, so that's probably why it's more common to find than the other ones. And then we have Beethoven. Yep. For a while I mentioned I wasn't gonna get any of these, but now that I'm very close to getting a complete collection, I just decided to take a risk. Yeah, there's the disc. And yeah, they basically show the same ones each time, but whatever CD is on here, they just replace it with another one. And we got Vivaldi, of course. This one's more easier to find than the O2 one, although the O2 one's still not that rare. I just saw one on eBay, or on Mercari for like $5. Here's the disc, and there's that again. Yeah. Alright, now for a new CD. BB Neptune. This one I actually got on Mercari. So it's one of those ones that I didn't get on eBay, but yeah. The case is not in very good condition, but whatever. I mean, it works just fine. I don't know why it says handles water music right there in a different color. I mean, maybe that could have been the original name for it. I don't know, but whatever. There's some decent tracks on here, like the Contra Dances and Nocturne, and La Mer is a pretty good one. This is a pretty good CD, honestly. Disc is kind of weird, though. It's got like this giant gap right here. But, yeah. Then we have another one, which is actually a very strange case here. So, you can see it looks pretty normal. Still looks fairly normal. But then look what happens when you open it. Ignoring that, what is that in the background? It's a 2-disc set that I don't really know much info about. It's missing the Beethoven disc, but yeah, it's a weird 2-disc set, so you could actually flip this and make the back of it Beethoven if you wanted to. But yeah, this one, I think it's supposed to have the 03 one. I don't know why the 02 one is right here. I don't know. And also, yeah, that's ripped for some reason, but yeah. So I don't know what that's about. I haven't seen many of these, like, 2-disc sets. So I don't know if they were, like, just not sold very well or very obscure for some reason. I don't know. But, it's weird. And yeah, like I said, if I don't mention otherwise, all of these are from eBay. Galileo, another new one. There's some, like, yeah. There's a piece of the sticker still on top. It's separated into 2 suites. We got Day Suite and Night Suite. Although, why couldn't you put that down here in night? Like, you can see it's 20 tracks. If they had moved Sleeping Beauty or Nocturne down here, you could have actually made it a perfect even 10 and 10, but no. It's 11 and 9. It's stupid. There's a disc. And yeah, some of the track choices are kind of a little weird, though. Like, why is a New World on here? I don't get that. But yeah. Alright. Now, pretty much, the rest of these are pretty much new CDs, essentially. Lullaby Classics. It's basically a remake of Bedtime Classics, and in fact, it contains every track from Bedtime Classics except for Symphony No. 9, because, obviously it was the first half only, but yeah, all the other tracks from that are here, like, Variations, Minuet in G, Piano Sonata, Gesu, Moonlight, Air, and Sonata 8. Yeah, all those are back from, oh yeah, and Furelise. Those are all back from Bedtime Classics. It's a decent one. I mean, I will admit, it's still an okay CD. I mean, it's got other good tracks on here, like Spring Song, Canon. I don't know why Moldau is on here, but okay. I also don't know why New World is on here again. But yeah, then we got Kinderscene and all that. It's a pretty good remake of, well, Bedtime Classics, basically. Alright, Playtime Music Box. This one is kind of weird, but, I don't know. But yeah. The track list is kind of interesting. It's got a bunch of vocal stuff, but, it's got a bunch of tracks. Like, it's got some McDonald's songs that weren't on anything, like, it's got a couple McDonald's songs, like Happy Farmer, Farmer in the Dill. And then there's other songs that weren't on anything, like the Wellington's Victories, which is interesting that those are on here. But you basically have a bunch of tracks from other CDs, basically, like R10 Classics, Classical Animals, and that. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not too bad. But yeah, not much to say about that one. It is kind of weird. Although not as weird as this. Classical Collection 2004. I'm gonna say it before all you can. Let's just get it out of the way. What the fuck is this? This is fucking stupid. Like, seriously? What? Only 6 CDs and it's a sampler? Or, yeah, it says on the front. A sampling. Why does this exist? And what is this disc design? Like, what is this? Why? That's all I can say to this. Also, I don't know if my booklet's ripped, but it's literally just one piece. Like, that's it. I don't know if it's just missing something, or if that's literally it, just on one page. If anyone else owns this and theirs is also just one page, please let me know, because I don't know, but this is just stupid. This is just stupid compared to the 2001 one. Alright, Music Box Orchestra. It's another compilation one, but it's a decent one. I mean, cover itself looks nice. I mean, it looks good. And the track list is kind of okay. I mean, it's kind of weird how it's basically like, I mean, it is basically mostly Mozart, Bach, and Beethoven, and then just very few down at the bottom. There's no Vivaldi in it, which is weird, because they just started hating it, I guess. But yeah, there's very few tracks for Neptune and Galileo. But yeah, there's that, and there's that. Yeah, not much to say about that. Alright. Baby Santa 2005. This one is basically another reprint of Holiday Classics, but it's from 2005. Cover is kind of interesting, and there are a couple differences, like if you look, tracks 4 and 19, it's the Hanukkah melody split up into 2 tracks. Yeah, pretty interesting. This is actually sealed, and I don't feel like opening it because there's just not really a point to. So I'm just gonna keep it sealed because there's not really a need to open it. I already have Holiday Classics. It's besides for the 2 split tracks, it's literally exactly the same. Okay, normally I wouldn't include this, but I don't know when I'm gonna show these. So, On the Farm and Lullabies and Sweet Dreams. I had On the Farm during childhood, apparently, because I just found this somewhere, and then I just got Lullabies and Sweet Dreams on a Mercari, just because I didn't have it. I don't have the books for these, but, shit. I don't have the books for these, but, yeah. I don't know. I just figured I'd include this, because when am I ever gonna show these? So I just figured I might as well. Alright. Traveling Melodies. This one's actually kind of interesting. This is a copy where, as you can see down there, most copies have like a purple thing that has like a advertisement for the tips. That is not on this copy. I had 2 other ones, because I tried to order one off of an eBay listing of this version, but it came as the other one, and I got pissed that I was scammed, and I traded it into half-price books. But I think I accidentally gave away my other one that had the purple thing on it, so I can't show that anymore. But you probably have one that has it anyway, so you probably know what it looks like. But It's exactly the same. Like, there's no other differences, and it still has the tips on the inside. So literally, just that the triangle not being there is literally the only difference. It's exactly the same. But it does have some decent tracks, though. I mean, it's got a bunch of Numbers Nursery songs like March Military, Clock, Waltz in G flat, Military. Like, it's pretty interesting that we got those. I mean, it would have been nice if we had some of the other ones. Like, I know out of everything in BE, like any piece of BE media, literally every song from Numbers Nursery except 1-4 in the finale were on at least some type of media. So yeah, I don't know what that's about, but yeah, it's weird. And there's that. And there's a better look at the tracks again. But yeah, it still has the tips on the inside, so yeah, I guess they probably just added it later on or something. I don't know. It's weird. Alright. Meet the Orchestra 2005. Yes, it's from 2005, not 2006. As you can see right there, it's 2005. It probably came out like late 2005, like probably December or November or something, but who knows. This CD is honestly just, I don't know, like the first half is just the video audio, which is weird, and then the other stuff is like real classical music, or it might be, I don't know. But the video tracks are not actual real, like it's all synthesized by Kip Keeper and Scott Roche. Well, not the opening prelude, but everything else is Kip Keeper and Scott Roche. And then the rest of this is just by these two people who would do a bunch of other CDs later on. But yeah, it's kind of weird. This one also has a broken case too, but I don't care. There's the disc. Looks like the video disc. It's like the same color. But yeah, I don't care if it's broken because this thing is honestly not worth anything. Baby Noah, 2006. It's weird to think that it took a whole 2 years after the video came out to get a CD of it. But yeah, it's basically a mix of classical animals and new tracks from Noah. The names are really weird and kind of inconsistent. Like Koala's Hide and Seek is literally the cat song. Lizard Chase is the mouse song. Seahorse Water Ballet is frog. The only ones that really make sense are Gorilla Talk and Puppy Play. But yeah, some of these just really don't make sense. I don't know what it's about, but yeah. It's got a bunch of decent tracks on it. I mean, I don't know why it has Contradance 7 and Grand Vols and Piano Sonata 15, but yeah, I mean they're still decent. Here's the disc. Looks like the disc again. But yeah, not much to say about that. You can see there's not really much to go over with these ones because pretty much everyone has them. Everyone knows what they're like, so there's not much detail to go in them. Keeping on with that theme. No. It's just no. Like, really? Like, did you ever see a Lassie, Bingo, Actually, Easy Winners is okay, and Consonances on here. And, Wellington's Victory, France is okay. And Pineapple Rag, but the rest of it is just junk. Like, Where is Thumpkin? If you're happy and you know it, Here We Go Looby Loo, Wheels on the Bus, just no. Just no. Okay, the disc. Also, for some reason, this is around the time when they started doing this for the insides. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but whatever. Holiday Melodies. This is where things start getting bad in terms of CDs. This one is not even Weisbach or Kip Cooper. It's those people I mentioned that did the Meet the Orchestra CD, and the tracks are weird as fuck. And it doesn't sound like BE at all. It sounds more like a soundtrack to a Christmas movie or some type of Christmas album or something that Brandon Longwell would masturbate to, or something like that. But it's not PE at all, but unfortunately it is. There's this logo right there. This thing, I haven't listened to this. I listened to a couple tracks in a YouTube upload, but it is awful, apparently. Luckily, if sometime later we went back to Weisbach and it was way better. Lullaby Classics Volume 2. I guess we got lucky when it came to when this was released. Because it's actually a really good one. It's got a bunch of tracks from First Signs and Lullaby Time. Which is weird considering this came out in 2006. So, yeah, literally a whole year before those videos even started production. But yeah, there's a bunch of good tracks on it. I mean, some of them are kind of weird. Like, this version of Sonatina in G is awful on this. And for some reason, My Neighborhood is on here, and it's in a completely different major. It's in B flat instead of C. I don't know why. Yeah, there's the disc. And there's that. Definitely a good one. Wake Up in the Night, 2006. It's basically like another compilation, but it's a decent one. I mean, this time they actually listened and actually made it 10 and 10 for the two sections, which is good. That's how it should be. But yeah. Also, the coloring's kind of inconsistent for some reason, which is weird. Like, you can see right there, it's blue. Over here, it's green, and then the disc is purple. I don't know why it keeps changing colors, but... oh well. Whatever. Alright. Now we got a weird one. This is my only foreign one for this episode. My Baby Einstein album from 2006. This CD is a UK exclusive, as you can tell by that. And it has this babyeinstein.co.uk and PAL, so it was exclusive to the UK. But, guess what? You want to know what's new on this? Nothing. Absolutely nothing on here is new. All the tracks are just taken from other CDs. Mostly Galileo, Wake Up Ignite, Traveling Melodies, and Playtime Music Box. 60 minutes is a whole hour. But there's like... How many tracks is there actually? Hang on, let me because I think there's only like 23 or something. No, there's 33. Here, you know what? This is the only thing I'll show in terms of guides. Like, look at all this. It's mostly just taken from Wake Up Ignite, Traveling Melodies, Playtime Music Box, and yeah, just more Wake Up Ignite / Galileo. But yeah, here's all the CDs. I think this is like half of them that came out in the UK. Weird that they got Meet the Orchestra, but they didn't get the video, which is weird. But not as weird as comes with the bonus DVD, which I unfortunately can't play because I don't have a region-free DVD player. But I mean, I'm not too upset because apparently the only thing that's on the DVD besides a video tutorial is just illustrated readings of On the Farm and Lullabies and Sweet Dreams, and apparently they're very boring. So yeah, not too sad. Not too sad about missing that. Playful Discoveries. This is where things get very bad. We're about to start getting into the really bad CDs. This one is even worse than the 2004 one, because now it's just 5 tracks. And you know that these things are so bad when apparently back in the day you could have found these at Dollar Tree. Mine never did, and any other ones that I went to never did either. But yeah, that's how you know how bad these flopped. Yeah, they're distributed by Scholastic, which is weird because Hyperion stopped making books because Disney changed the publisher. And then here's a weird one, Lullaby Collection. This one is even weirder, and actually, somehow, a lot of people don't actually have this. Even George doesn't have it, and he has literally every other American CD. Well, besides Beethoven 2000, but yeah. But yeah, this one's also weird. Also, this one has a yellow border for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. I don't have, like I said, I don't have the language nursery CDs for the Playful Discovery, so yeah, those ones will not be shown in this video, because I don't have them. But I do have Baby Mozart 2, which is honestly a very weird one. It's done by entirely different people this time. It's made by whoever they are. They sound Japanese. But yeah. I mean, when you have a name like Sakurai and Suzuki and Fukui, you know that they're Japanese. Yeah, the tracks are very weird. Literally, the tune-up is the only thing by Weisbach, and then the rest of it is this one. I mean, some of them may sound okay, like I mean, a couple of them that I thought were okay was like Clarinet and Clarinet Concerto and maybe Coronation. But yeah, it's weird. It's basically, the CD is basically a love it or hate it. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. The 2 is so stupid. It's just bold. Also, what is that logo? Why is that right there? It's supposed to be the other way. Literally, look at a... Hang on, let's look at another one. If it even... Yeah, see, look. That's how it's supposed to be right there. The boy's head is supposed to be on the other side of the text. Why is it over there? That's not how it's supposed to be. Back is the same on the side. There's not even the boy's head at all. So, what the fuck? What is wrong with you, Disney? Like, I don't know what you're thinking. Or wait, no, they weren't thinking. Sing and play. Oh, jeez. This actually sucks. I mean, there's a couple okay tracks, like, Contradance Melody and, Waltz Number 8 and March Majestic, but most of them are just terrible. Oh yeah, Maple Leaf Rag is another good one, but yeah. The rest of them are just, oh god, they're terrible. It's just, why? And again, it's got the same issue right there. What the fuck? But yeah, also, this is when they changed to Walt Disney Records, which is interesting. Because if you look at the other one, it was Buena Vista Records, but now it's just Walt Disney Records. Alright. We got just a couple more left. Don't worry, we're almost done. We have 4 left. Baby's Holiday Symphony. This one is just weird. It's basically a mix of holiday melodies and Baby Santa, aka holiday classics. Apparently this was a Target exclusive. But yeah, it's very weird. Apparently, I haven't tested this, but apparently Carol, the Bells, and the Dreidel Song are mixed up. When you play the CD, they're in the other order, apparently. But I wouldn't know because I don't listen to this, and I don't want to listen to it. But yeah, there's the disc. This is when they changed to this layout, which is very weird. Kinda don't like it, but whatever. Alright, I'm missing Wake Up a Good Night 2008. So I'm not going to show that, but we do have this. Animal Friends, 2009. This CD, again, sucks. You can see there's a leftover Savor sticker from when I ordered it secondhand because I got it from a clutter store. I tried to take it off, but it's not coming off that well, so I just kept it. As you can see by that, 5 of the songs are just taken from the Baby Noah CD, and those tracks 1, 4, 7, 11, and 15. So that includes Star's Farewell, Piano Sonata 15, Sonata E Major, Arabian Dance, and 6 children's pieces. And then the rest of them sound awful. I've listened to a couple of them, and yeah, they are absolutely dreadful. It's terrible. That one has a broken case too. I didn't even realize that. Orange disc. Why? This honestly is just terrible. This is just when Disney basically just stopped caring about their CD, about the quality of their CDs. It's just terrible. World Music. Okay. This one's actually the 2-disc special, and you'll understand what that means, or you probably already know what it means. It means it comes with that Baby Einstein Favorites thing that is very useless. Here's that. It does have, the World Music disc does have the Discovery Card and the song lyrics. I did test that out. It does have them, which is interesting. But yeah, there's the World Music one. And then you're supposed to flip this. The thing broke, unfortunately, so I'll have to get a new case. But you're supposed to flip this, and it's supposed to go like that. But the hinge broke off on the top part, so I'll have to get a new case for it. But on the other side is the Baby Einstein Favorites, which literally is just a compilation. The only thing original on it is that it, for some reason, has a Little Einstein's track on it. Hungarian Dance. Yeah, for some reason, that's taken from a Little Einstein CD. The guide said it was supposed to be in Baby Brahms. I call bullshit. I call BS, because that never came out. And I don't even know why they even included it in the first place. Alright, and finally, the last CD ever released. Naptime Melodies from 2010. Yeah, this one is literally, again, it's literally just a compilation of literally every other CD. There's nothing new on it. There's some random tracks on here, like, again, why is New World on here? That's not a lullaby piece. And also, why is Bonnie on here? I mean, probably just to get a world music track on here, but just why? It's not even a song. Like, Bonnie's not a song at all. Although, I guess it's better than putting Hawatne or whatever that is, because that was on there. I think this would give people nightmares. Because it's not a good song. And they probably dodged a bullet with that one. Alright. That was most of the Disney CDs. And that's basically it for part 2. Let me grab the entire stack and hope that I don't knock it over. Literally, look at how big this stack is right here. Look at all that. Look at all that. That is a giant stack right there. That is twice as big as the Julie Clark collection one. Like, look at all that. But, yeah, so that's basically going to cover it all for this one. If I do get any of the other ones, and if I do end up completing the entire collection, I'll do a part 3. I'll just call it Finishing the Collection. Because you'll notice I did, like, part 1 was called Julie Clark CDs. This one's going to be called Disney CDs, and I'll just make part 3, like, Finishing the Collection or something. But I don't know when that will be done, because I don't know how long it'll take for me to get all the other ones, but, if it happens at some point, you'll see a part 3, at some point. But yeah, so I think that's going to cover it all for now. I hope you all enjoyed looking at, all of these. If you did, be sure to give a thumbs up. As always, remember to like, comment, subscribe. I currently have plans to get a couple rip-offs, sometime soon. Other than that, I don't have much else planned. I might do a live stream eventually at some point, just kind of hanging out with some people. But yeah, I think that's going to cover it all for now. So until then, peace, mates.